Right now on Thornton360, City Council makes a decision on the 2016 budget.
An important reminder from Thornton Police, an easy way to prevent car break-ins.
And a unique art experience opens at the Thornton Senior Center. Thornton360 starts right now. Hello and welcome to Thornton360. I'm Lisa Wilson.
And I'm Todd Barnes. Thanks for joining us. We start this edition with a look back at City Council. Council was presented the recommended 2016 budget for their consideration and approval.
The annual budget is a policy document which sets the financial course for the city and implements the high priority goals of the City Council. It provides for the delivery of essential services, including public safety, parks and recreation, street and drainage, development services, water, sewer, and trash and recycling. In 2014, the City Council adopted an updated mission, vision, and value statement, identified community outcomes, and reviewed the existing levels of service. In 2015, City Council adopted the general government and utilities portions of the community facilities plan, a long-term capital plan that anticipates the capital improvements needed to meet the demands for this growing community. In addition, City Council adopted an updated 2015-2016 work plan in early 2015. The work plan is a detailed document that serves as a guide to achievement for those high priority goals for the community and includes benchmarks to measure progress toward reaching these goals. The 2016 budget that is before you tonight was crafted to provide the resources necessary to implement these long-term strategic planning initiatives. It's my pleasure this evening to submit and recommend for your approval the 2016 budget in the amount of $222,415,847 for all funds.
The budget was approved unanimously by City Council. The Thornton Senior Center renovation project officially received the Colorado Lottery Starburst Award. Colorado Lottery Conservation Trust funds were used to partially fund the renovation.
On an annual basis, the Colorado Lottery presents the Starburst Award to projects that have been funded by lottery funds throughout the state. This year we've selected 21 projects. So you all should feel very proud and selective that you guys are receiving this award tonight. Over $400,000 of Conservation Trust Fund money that comes from the lottery was used towards the renovations of the Thornton Senior Center. So we just want to congratulate you.
To see the entire City Council meeting, tune to Xfinity Channel 8 or visit cityofthornton.tv.
Construction is about to start on the Fast Track's 120th Avenue Bridge. This is the first phase of construction. It will require lane closures on 120th Avenue in both directions to provide room to construct the median pier. Work on this phase is expected to take about 5 months to complete. And work on the North Metro rail line between 112th Avenue and 124th Avenue is underway. There are no planned lane or street closures at this time. Work will continue in this area through the rest of the year.
A reminder from Thornton Police, don't leave valuables in your car. Doing so will make it a target.
The North Metro area has been experiencing a rising crime trend of motor vehicles being broken into, and Thornton has not been immune. So what we're asking our citizens is to take some precautions, remove their valuables, lock their car, and hopefully stop the rising crime trend here in the North Metro area. Well, lately these crimes have been occurring in residential neighborhoods under the cover of darkness, usually anytime between midnight and 3 or 4 in the morning. They're cruising up and down the streets looking for these unlocked cars and then entering and then removing any property that's found inside. But in the same light, these crimes can occur in commercial areas. So anytime you've got a lot of vehicles parked in one area, you can check out a lot of vehicles and you find one that's unlocked or see items of value inside the vehicle. They can break the window, or if it's unlocked, enter it and remove those items. So there's no area that's immune to this type of crime, but recently our events have been occurring in our residential neighborhoods. The most common items that are stolen out of vehicles, especially in the unlocked vehicles, has just been rummaging through, stealing change, but certainly if you have anything of value, iPods, GPSs, we've even had purses, guns, and other items like that stolen out of their vehicles. So no matter what the item is, No matter what the value is, it becomes a potential target. So we're just asking residents to remove those things, lock their vehicle, and hopefully remove this crime of opportunity that's been plaguing our city.
An important training program is helping Thornton police officers better serve residents with special needs.
We're coming more and more in contact with people that have not just autistic, we have people who are dealing with mental health issues, people who are dealing with developmental issues, things like that. And officers tend to want to try to get in and get the job done and let's get this information. And what this training does is sort of brings them back a little bit and it gives them some ways and tools to talk to people. This training is put on by Autism Speaks and allows us to have some information on how to talk to these people and just deal with them better in our daily work. This is just one thing we have. We have our CIT program, which is a critical incident team, which deals with a lot of the mental health issues we deal with, and now autism is just part of that. So yeah, we have to learn how to deal with society as a whole. And society's changing. So as a police department, those are some of the steps we're going to take.
The last tree branch recycle drop-off of the year is Saturday, October 10th at Thornton's IMC.
We have the once per month Saturday drop-off of tree branches available to our residents in Thornton. That happens here at the Infrastructure Maintenance Center. Bring us your branches as you're cleaning your yard out, your brush, dispose of them here. We chip them, and it's available as mulch for folks that want to come by on those Saturday events and maybe use the mulch at home as ground cover around their landscape. The mulch also goes to a lot of the city parks. So that's another event that's coming up and offers folks a chance to get rid of branches in the area of actually recycling them and not just throwing them in the trash.
For more information, go to cityofthornton.net.
If you're thinking about transforming your yard's traditional landscape into a Waterwise oasis, a good starting point is Thornton's Waterwise Gardens tour.
We started the tour so people could have an expert talk about Waterwise landscaping and how to start a project in your own yard. It can be intimidating to start, think about changing your yard, and there's a lot of do-it-yourselfers out there, so we thought the tours would be helpful for starting the process.
For people wondering what they can do in their yard to save water, a great thing to do is come visit one of Thornton's Waterwise Gardens. We have 3 of them. We have Fire Station 5 Waterwise Garden, which is a mix of over 100 attractive Waterwise plants. Fire Station 4 is a mix of large areas of native grasses. And then we have the Xeriscape Garden at Carpenter Rec Center, which is kind of a mix of shrubs, grasses, perennials, kind of the whole shebang.
If your yard is 100% Kentucky bluegrass, you can pick an area that's south-facing and maybe gets dry easily and start with that and see what plants you like, kind of play around with them, and it's really fun once you get started. We've had a great time with these gardens here.
Thornton wanted to have places that residents could come to and see how beautiful Waterwise plants can be, and show an alternative of just having grass in your yard. You can pull that grass out and have beautiful plants.
If you can't make it to the last guided tour of the season on Saturday, September 26th, you can do a self-guided tour. To sign up for the season's last tour, visit thorntonwater.com or call 720-977-6600. Thornton's Communication Division, the folks who bring you the programming here on Channel 8, were recently recognized nationally at the Government Video Programming Awards held by the National Association of Telecommunications Officers and Advisors. The 2014 Recreation Month commercial garnered first place for event program promotion and third place for visual arts, as well as third place in the public service announcement category. Thornton Cable Channel 8 took third place nationally for programming excellence and won 4 other awards. To see these award-winning videos, go to www.cityofthornton.tv.
The Pairing Project, a unique art experience by artist Kathy Immel, is now open at the Thornton Senior Center.
Okay, take it up to the bottom of the label for the nuts. We're hanging the Pairings Project, which is a art exhibit of 24 of my mostly pastel paintings, but also there's a couple drawings in silver point and colored pencil. But I expanded it and asked for some collaborators with music and writing. And so there are 11 poets from the Lighthouse Writers Workshop who agreed to pick a painting and use that as their inspiration to write a poem. And so the poems are hanging with the painting that inspired the poem. It's been a real joy so far reading the poems, because what people have come up with I would never have thought of. And yet there's a connection between the poem and what they wrote and the painting. It may be subtle, but it's there. So it's pretty neat. The other part of the musical pairing is that I've picked a piece of music for each of the paintings. And so with the app, you can listen to the music that I selected for that particular painting. And I'm hoping that people will get some surprises with the pieces of music that I may have picked, because I have a funny sense of humor, I guess. Hopefully people, as they're going through the show, they can look at the painting, they can read the writing if there is writing about it, and they can be listening to that music all at the same time to have sort of a full interactive experience.
The Thornton Senior Center is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. The show can be experienced at no charge during those hours.
One young Thornton resident is a big fan of the city's trash and recycling service. Thornton resident C.G. Foster posted a video of her daughter on the city's Facebook page as she waited for the trash truck to arrive. Foster said her daughter was ecstatic when the driver stopped and gave the girl a mini city trash truck.
You got a trash truck? You want another one? Oh, cool.
Hey, thank you. She loves the trash truck. Thank you. Say bye-bye.
She's adorable.
That's very cute.
That's it for this edition of Thornton 360. I'm Lisa Wilson.
And I'm Todd Barnes. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next time.